Hi, this is Petra, and it's Wellness Month. Today is Thursday, August 11th, 2022. And I looked at the national days, and the one that I picked to talk about today was National Sons and Daughters Day. It's so awesome. Whether your kids are with you or they're away, this is a great time just to treasure the moments and the good times, or spend a little time with them if you can. Spend the quality time while you have them. The history goes back, way back. Started in 1988. It started getting recognized. That's the earliest record on the calendar. However, as I read on, according to this article, it went back to 1944 when they started just putting a flower in a vase. So for each child you have, putting a flower in a vase. That way, if they're not still living in the house, you see the flower, and it's just a nice remembrance. And I just love that. Of course, me with my flowers, so that's like perfect. Then in 1972, a Florida congressman submitted that it become a national day. So here we are. If you want to read it, I'm sure you can Google it. Also, it's the full moon in Aquarius. And I thought, wow, of course, I love this stuff, but I thought I would read to you because this is not something I could memorize. But this full moon involves a clash between the sun, ego, and retrograde Saturn, deconstruction, which is currently in Aquarius. The full moon always brings intensity, but this time there's going to be even more pressure than usual because Saturn is involved. It could be that someone is bossing you around, or maybe you're the one being heavy-handed. There could be rules being imposed on you that you're not too happy about. Best case scenario is that previously laid down rules are now finally being lifted. To understand Saturn in Aquarius, let's talk about the keywords. We're in a period of time when humanity, Aquarius represents humanity, has a lot of lessons to learn. Saturn teaches lessons. With a bit of luck, this lunation will see us all having evolved and learned lessons since this cycle started back in March 2020, around the time of the first corona lockdown began. It's also about endings and releasing. It's slow and steady, and it asks us to think about where we've come from and how far we've come. On the plus side, it seems very unlikely that the emotional hysteria that quite often comes up at the full moon will be dampened down by the presence of Saturn. Saturn isn't a planet that takes anything lightly, including histrionics. So, if you know you need to quit someone or something, this is the full moon to cut ties. There will be less emotion involved and more logic. Now that is good wellness. Have a wonderful afternoon, day, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you tomorrow.